ventilation is so important for our health. If you think about it, we all drink maybe 2 litres of water a day. We breathe about 11,000 litres of air every day. So it's so important for our breathing. We spend about 80 to 90% of our time indoors, and therefore most of the air that we breathe is the air we breathe inside buildings. And I have a worry that we just don't care enough about the ventilation of our buildings and the air quality in our buildings. And so having World Ventilate Day is a real good opportunity to really showcase why ventilation matters and to get people thinking about how they can make a difference in their homes and in the places where they work. Buildings which just don't have adequate ventilation installed in the first place. So even though it's required in the building regulations, actually there are so many buildings that just don't have adequate ventilation, or those which do rely so heavily on people opening a window and therefore they just shut them when it's cold. I think we also have a real challenge with poorly maintained buildings. So there's an awful lot of places where it should have good ventilation, but actually it's not been maintained properly over many years. To think about where is the air going in your building. So whether that's you're an individual at home, whether it's in a workplace, try and think about how is the building ventilated and how can you make sure that is done right. So can you change the window settings to make sure you've got more air in that building? Can you make sure that if it's got mechanical ventilation that it's running properly? But your first question is, how does the air actually get in and out of the building?